Hello YouTube, welcome to another video from FS Pro. In today's show, I'd like to give you a taster for an upcoming series on how to improve the scenery in X-Plane 10. I'll show you how to go from this to this for less than the price of a good latte. I'll cover every step you need to take with nothing missed out. For those of you with the Steam edition of X-Plane 10, don't worry, everything I show will work on your installation too. If you haven't already done so, this is a great time to subscribe to the channel. There's a link for that on your screen right now. By subscribing, YouTube will notify you every time I publish a new video, so you can be sure that you'll get the latest in the series the minute it's available. For today, let's look at the area that we're going to work on. I've deliberately chosen a range of islands because the creation of scenery is both faster and easier. Here's a satellite view of Jersey as provided by Google. Let's look at some of the features. There's the airport in the west and St. Brelade, a built-up area to the south of it. Head east across St. Albans Bay and we get to St. Helier, the capital town of Jersey, with the marina to the south. Also notable are the rivers, reservoir and wooded areas. Other than that, Jersey is mostly given over to farmland. So, we have a landscape that's simple to understand with several easily identified features. Let's have a brief look at how this appears in standard X-Plane 10. So here we are taking off from the airport on Jersey, runway 09, which heads towards the main part of the island, and we've got the coast and the ocean behind us. So as we can see, as per standard X-Plane, there's nothing around the airport at all. We have a couple of bits of scenery over to the left, but other than that, it's a barren wasteland. A vehicle over on the right-hand side there, on a road which appears to be going nowhere. It is standard XP fare, I think. We seem to have fields everywhere, but there's no farms. We have some vehicles on the road which appear to be going nowhere, and there is nowhere for these roads to go to either. It's a strange vista. There is really nothing to see at all, other than the ocean surrounding the island. We have the standard generated trees, but pretty much that's it. So here we are approaching St. Helier, and as you can see, there's nothing. There are some trees, but there are no buildings, no indication of the major town for the island being there at all. Absolutely nothing. We have hills away to the left-hand side of it, but there's nothing on there. The rest of the area appears to be given over to fields, but no sign of any farms or any activity at all. There's definitely room for improvement here. Fortunately, there's a very active freeware stroke donationware movement for X-Plane, and we're going to make use of this as much as we can. Before we do that though, we'll benefit from a basic understanding of how the graphics stuff on X-Plane works. Here's how I understand it. We have 4 basic layers. The first layer is the mesh, and you can think of this as an outline that describes the hills and the valleys. Next up is texture. This is the ground stuff that we can see like fields and hills. Third on the list is open street mapping. This describes the real-world location of things like roads, woods, rivers and lakes. Finally, we have 3D models, things like buildings and trees. Now, Standard X-Plane has these things already, of course, but what we're going to try and do is to improve upon them. In the next video in the series, I'll be working on the mesh. This is the foundation for everything that will follow, and we need to get this right. So, join me then, won't you? I'll put the subscribe link up for you again, just in case you missed it the first time. Thanks for watching.